So we're speaking to Jim Brandenburg at Grays of Westminster, and so welcome back, Jim.
So good to be back, Gray. One of my favorite places in the whole world. Well, it's fun to bring guests here and show them around.
Well, thank you. Now, I understand that you were chosen by Nikon Japan to do the testing on the D800, and I'd like to know what your initial experiences were. What were the challenges for you?
The challenges were to take seriously the assignment, in that I was warned that this camera was so incredibly sharp that I couldn't get by with my old sloppy camera habits. And I thought, well, and I talked to the technicians, and they said, you'll see the difference in f-stops, in sharpness. And I thought, oh, that's just old mythology. You know, f8 has always been the sharpest f-stop. In the old mythologies, I thought. In fact, I could see the difference. Shooting at different f-stops, I could see some differences. That's how the resolution is. That's not putting down the lenses. That's just saying how incredibly sharp this camera is. It's in terms of resolution. It is a game changer for me.
Really?
I had the camera for a month. Had 4 of them. Each one did something slightly different. They're not prototypes, but they were tweaking. When I gave the cameras back, I had anxiety attacks. It sounds like a joke, but it's true. I fell in love with this camera. And I can go on for hours. Why? But it's one of those dreams come true where you have a small box, but it's really almost a 4x5 with the hood and the big tripod. And I have a print hanging in my home that's 44 inches that I made from this camera. And every time I walk by it, I look at it, I can't believe it's shot with a 35mm.
That is a big change, isn't it? Gosh. And
we'll be hearing more and more about it. I can't wait. The word isn't quite out yet. People haven't had it long enough, but I can't wait to hear the buzz when they discover the stuff that I discovered. And I'm not a techno freak. You know, I'm not into the extreme sharpness, but I think I am now. Because I actually saw my perspective on photography change. I always wanted to have Hasselblads and 4x5s, but they were clumsy, kind of expensive back when I was starting, and very time consuming and fussy. The images are upside down. I'm able to achieve, to me, near 4x5 quality with this. Certainly medium format. Well, I say this willingly. I'm not being paid by Nikon to say this.
No.
I don't work for them. This is truly a very special camera.
What combinations of camera and lens did you try on that on the testing?
I tried the 14 to 24. I use that a lot. It's a good lens. It's a very sharp lens for that range of zoom. Surprisingly sharp. I love the 24 1.4, the new one. That's a beautiful lens. The 85 1.4. I use the 35 1.4. All 3 of those are the new lenses. They are sharper than previous lenses. The 70-200 was magnificent. That's the prime shot that I talked about that I hang on my wall. That's the lens that really sang for me. I tried a 50. I think it was an f1.4. I'm not sure which one. But I would say that the 2 lenses I will use the most are the 14 to 24 and the 70 to 200. then I'll use the primes. I've never used prime lenses, but I'll use the new 24 and the 85 more. I'll keep them with me now.
Fantastic.